Okay, so next up is butterflies. Oh God, I had a DVD of this episode. It was like a compilation of various hit entertainment shows, and this was one of the episodes on there. And apparently, that DVD had the "I Love You" song instead of "A Friend Like You." See, because every episode is 15 minutes long, the first half of each episode would have a song called "A Friend Like You." But apparently, on some foreign versions of these episodes, they actually replaced the song with the "I Love You" song. And apparently, that DVD had it as well. I swear it did not. I swear it had "A Friend Like You." I'm not kidding right now. I swear it did. And after that came Bugs, which I actually didn't see until a little bit later on in my life. So yeah. And I've noticed this version of Hey Look at Me, I Can Fly sounds much different than it usually does in this season. Maybe it's that this episode was filmed first. Yeah, I'm very sick right now. I just decided to do this video just because I'm bored. Shapes, which I hate. I mean, Riff loses this medal or something. I don't know. But yeah. And there's colors where I just don't like this episode, okay? Seeing, which is a pretty bland episode. I mean, they had an actual elephant appear on the set. That's pretty amazing, though. Like, yeah. Then there's Hearing, which I actually didn't see until a little while ago. But yeah. Glad to Be Me, which, yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, it seems like this episode takes place earlier on in the season because most of the kids don't know who Riff is in this episode. And arts, which I hate, to be honest. I mean, they're learning about art and crap, and there's like some fiesta thing, apparently. Movement, which I don't really like. I've noticed some of these episodes don't have Riff, but they do have BJ and Baby Bop, so I guess this episode was filmed first. Which, yeah, it kind of got me confused with a season 9 episode, actually. BJ snack attack, second time in the series where BJ gets a stomach ache. No, this episode's so weird. He, like, falls asleep and he's, like, in his dreams, like, and then, oh my god, everyone's, like, throwing, like, candy and ice cream at him. It was just so weird. I don't know why I found that funny, though. And there's counting. Oh, dear god, no. No! Stop making Baby Bop forget how to count to 10. Stop. Hashtag stop. Just stop. But yeah, I found some really funny parts where Riff threw a book on BJ's head, apparently. That was, like, so hilarious. Apparently. So yeah. Letters, which is an episode I know a lot of people like. I don't even think this counts, though, but it's the first time we see BJ and Baby Bop before Barney even appears. I mean, they're briefly seen when the camera, like, zooms into the sandbox where some kids were, like, playing in the sand. And, like, when that happened, you see BJ and Baby Bop doing some crap, I don't know. Pets, which, yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm not a big fan of this episode. There's a kid named Adam in this episode. Does he have a ticket? Because if he doesn't, he can't be part of our club. Um, that's, I just don't like this one. There's really not that much to talk about with this season, though. I'm just like, I don't know. Winter and summer. This one is just a bit weird because they seemed a little mixed up. I feel like they should both involve, like, the weather, like the winter weather, or just have summer being the first one and then winter. It just seems a bit confusing, though. I mean, it can't be as bad as season 14. We'll get to that later. But yeah, winter, Baby Bop's waiting for snow and stuff. Last new time where they sing the Winter's Wonderful song and they completely ruined the song. I mean, they got rid of the all our friends and family are filled with extra love. They talk about, like, sliding around in frozen ground. It's annoying. Summer episode, just, I don't know, BJ's, like, carrying all this, like, summer stuff, and he just throws it on the ground when he finds ice cream. Caring, another later season episode where Barney's birthday, that happens quite a lot in these later seasons, for some odd reason. But I feel like both of these episodes should just involve Barney's birthday. I mean, I've seen some episodes of, like, shows where each episode's, like, 15 minutes long, like Ned's Declassified. I remember some episodes of that show, each segment was actually set around the same story. Like, one about the last day of school, and both stories are about, like, them, like, Ned accidentally kissing someone else instead of, like, you know. Yeah. I actually have that on my DVR. I'll talk about that later. Well, the other episode is Rhythm, which is another generic episode. But yeah. I mean, all these episodes are generic. This one and Things I Can Do, which we'll talk about later. Playing games. Now, I can kind of see why... I can see this kind of being a ripoff of Fun and Games. I like Fun and Games, to be honest, but yeah. I don't know. This one's probably worse. Fun with Reading was... Yeah, this was one of the ones with, I think it was this one or a different episode that had Madison Pettis in it. Yeah, she was on Barney for a brief time in this season. So yeah, they're telling the story of Captain Pickles, and the only time where they use a different scene of them saying Captain Pickles and not using the same one multiple times is Season 9. Season 9, they sung it like 3 times, and they use the same exact clip of them singing it. Of all things. Ugh. Making Mistakes, which does not have the song named after it, which is a better song than Oh What a Big Mistake. But yeah, I just don't like this one. I mean, I can't believe they actually vandalized the caboose on set just for this episode. Just painting it all like red, yellow, and blue or whatever. And there's Separation, where Baby Bop's brother and cousin go to camp. They completely changed the Having Fun song. And it's just so weird. And Barney and friends sing their own version of I Miss You, which, to be honest, I kind of prefer the Tom and Jerry version. But I already did a song cover of that, so I don't need to do it again. Days of the Week, where they're waiting for, like, tomorrow to have, like, some farm animals to visit the park. I've actually seen the alternate version of this episode where they sing I Love You instead of A Friend Like You. And it's just like most Season 9 episodes where Barney sings the song by himself, and during the second verse shows various clips of friends of kids and their family and friends, and then it shows Barney turning back into his toy. When I saw this, which, by the way, this is deleted, so I can't watch it anymore. When I saw it, during the second verse, I thought I heard Baby Bop, BJ, and Riff singing along as well, which, yeah. That just seems so random, though. But, yeah. Oh, Sharing. I hate this one. I would laugh. I want to laugh at the scene where Riff just friggin' wrecks BJ's scooter, but it's not really funny anymore. Rabbits. Oh, dear God, I'm having flashbacks of the Teletubbies. You've seen my US Teletubbies Memories video. I had a lot to complain about that episode, because I thought it was different than how I've noticed. Now I've heard of. Yeah. But this one's not like that. And I'm not a big fan of it. Ducks and Fish, where, yeah, they're learning about that. I mean, Riff was, like, being so overprotective, putting that, like, those, like, friggin' decorations on that one part of the bridge just so people don't step on the eggs. That just seemed pointless. Oh, no. No, I don't want to talk about this one. This is the freaking Mother Goose episode. I flipped out when I first saw this a long time ago on TV. No, I mean, like, first off, we see Polly from Polly Put the Kettle On. We see Little Miss Muffet and Little Boy Blue. And they're played by people who were on the Barney show, like, before then. We have freaking Nick, Cammy, and Beth, which I flipped out when I saw that. But I flipped out even more when I saw Mother Goose in this episode. Oh, dear God, no. It just looks so weird. I mean, yeah. Kind of made me think of, like, back in the old days of Barney when Lyric Studios was still around. On the Barney's Big Surprise video, which had old Mother Goose, there was a trailer for a film called Mother Goose Rock and Rhyme. That had a completely different Mother Goose than on this video. Than in that video. But this is just, oh my god. And she's played by Julie Johnson, who's also the voice of Baby Bop. And yeah. And apparently I found out BJ doesn't even remember being in the land of Mother Goose, which is absolute bullcrap. And why doesn't Riff show up in this episode? I swear Riff showed up in this episode. Just like friggin' A Sunny Snowy Day. I thought Baby Bop was in that episode, but apparently she's not. And then there's Fairy Tales, which, yeah, they're telling the story of Pandora's Box. And literally in this one scene, speaking of Mandela Effect, in this one part, BJ's like, Pandora, you've got some explaining to do. Yeah, did you know they do not say that on I Love Lucy? Why? I mean, this is just so weird. This is such a weird episode. But that's it for now.